What's going on, guys? It's Doubtful here, back again with another YouTube video. In today's YouTube video, we're going to be talking about skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 6. So skill-based matchmaking is, I'll just, explain it for those who don't know. Basically what it is for, like, pubs and, just, like, normal public matches for, like, normal multiplayer in Call of Duty recently, in recent times, they've added something called skill-based matchmaking. So what it does, and instead of just queuing you or bringing you into a random lobby with other random players, mainly just towards a server, just whatever server is closest to you. What they do is they take players of similar skill sets. They take like your KD into account, like your kills, how much time you've played, your region, ping, like all of that, and they queue you with people of similar talent and like similar skill level. And what that basically turns pubs into is an absolute sweat fest. And it doesn't make public matches fun. It doesn't make it loses the credibility of how good public matches of old Call of Duties were, and like old public multiplayer games for, like, Call of Duty, like all back in the day, where they didn't have skill-based matchmaking, where you could just load into a game, and if you were better, you would just drop crazy fucking kills. But now, people that are actually good at the game, anytime you queue up into just a random public match, you got to sweat your ass off to even like go positive, and that's not fun. Um, it, it I think it has no place in Call of Duty. I think that skill based matchmaking should only be used for something like ranked, and where you queue up and play against and with people of similar skill set, and at the same skill level. And that shouldn't be the same in like a random public match, multiplayer game that means nothing, that there's nothing on the line. All you're getting is just XP, and you're just trying to play and enjoy the game. And I really want to talk about this because I saw a tweet, and I'll bring it up here. Give me a second. This is the tweet that I wanted to talk about. This guy, his name's Alex. He was the start of all of like the leaks, basically, of when Black Ops 6 was getting leaked, like all like the multiplayer leaks, like a couple weeks ago before the reveal. He put out this tweet like a couple days ago, and basically what this means is that when he went into like the coding of the game, he saw that they literally wrote a line of code in the game to where you can turn off the skill-based matchmaking whenever you want. I don't think you guys understand. They wrote a line of code in the game where they can clearly manually turn off skill-based matchmaking, but they choose to do it anyways. They choose to add skill-based matchmaking in the game anyways, even though they clearly wrote in the line of code that they could turn off skill-based matchmaking whenever they want. And I just think that's entirely stupid that they have this in the game. If they wanted to just keep skill-based matchmaking just as is and not have an option to turn it off, don't even write the line of code. But you wrote the line of code but still have it on anyways. Like, I've been grinding the BO6 beta this entire weekend ever since it came out, and I'm not gonna lie to you, not on no ego shit. As you guys have seen, in previous videos and stuff like that, I'm pretty good at Call of Duty. I'm top 1% of normal multiplayer ranked. Top 1%, iridescent. I have loaded into these multiplayer games in a beta, mind you, closed beta, mind you, where with each game that I play, it gets increasingly harder and harder to play against these kids, and I can't even enjoy myself playing the game because of the amount of sweats that I match up against. And it turns into something that's not even fun. In my opinion, to make a multiplayer the most fun it could possibly be is to have something where there is no, just, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. There is no like there's no incentive for winning or losing a pub match. So why are we having skill-based matchmaking in regardless? If you want to play against people of a similar skill set and you get bored of playing, against shitters in normal public match lobbies, fucking go play ranked. That's why we all go play ranked, because whenever you win there or lose, there's something on the line, and you play against kids that clearly have a thing or a rank next to their name where it clearly signifies their skill level. In normal pub lobbies, that's not where skill-based matchmaking should be. And I just wanted to rant about this because I saw this tweet and it really irked me. And I know this is, like just a COD kid complaining, and like there might be some people in the comments like boohoo, like cry harder. But it's upsetting because only players like me and players of like, like the CDL community, of the competitive community, of basically like the COD community, like the hardcore players, are really the only ones that are affected by this. And the mass majority of, Call of Duty players aren't really affected by skill-based matchmaking, because they hop on, they play like 1 to 2 games, and they don't go crazy, they don't get crazy kills, they don't get a crazy like, score or whatever, this, that, the other. And their skill-based matchmaking is fine. And they don't match up against any sweats. But for me, for example, I could play like 3 to 4 hours at a time. After like 30 minutes, after like a couple games of playing, I'm queuing in against like fucking top 250 players. And that's not fun. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to learn the game, I'm trying to learn the movement, I'm trying to have some fun, like just run around. But like, now I gotta play as if it's fucking my COD champs to even like go positive and like get good gameplay for my YouTube channel. Like, I don't know their thought process with this, because skill-based matchmaking should only be used in a competitive setting like ranked play, which they have in the game. So I don't know. I really don't get the devs view on this. I don't get skill-based matchmaking. I don't get why it was even a thought in the first place. And it's upsetting too, because only people within like, like the hardcore COD community that play this game every single day are really the only ones that are affected. And this is the community that keeps this game alive. And you're fucking us over with this skill-based matchmaking like shit, where we have to like sweat our asses off to even play a pub. And this is why pubs are dead now. This is why within like the first couple of weeks of COD, all the pubs are fucking dead. Because you think about it, why the fuck would I load into a public match game knowing I have to sweat my ass off for nothing, for just fucking XP? Like, what is the point of that? I'm just gonna go play like a CMG. I'm gonna go play for some fucking money if we're gonna play against people of like a similar skill set. Like, I'd rather go get some money while I play that. So this is why the main base game, the main base multiplayer, has been dead for years now, because skill-based matchmaking has fucking killed it. And I know people have already talked about this like so much, and they've talked about skill-based matchmaking ad nauseum. But I saw this tweet the other day, and I know I just had to make a YouTube video about it. I know I had to rant about it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I really want to talk about. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of skill-based matchmaking. Do you think it has a place in Call of Duty? Do you think it has a place in multiplayer? Or do you think it doesn't? Let me know in the comments down below. And, as always, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.